Hello everyone and welcome back to Lakeside. My name is Graham and today I'm going to be showing you the camping coach, which is now pretty much finished. So I'm not going to waffle on, it's purely about the camping coach today. Okay, so let's go and have a look. See you in a minute. Bye. Okay, so back to where the camping coach is, and as you can see, hopefully, it's in its right position, but I haven't actually done anything on the landscaping really around here, so I've got to do that. But the actual coach is pretty much finished now. I've probably spent about 4 or 5 days in total on it, but with obviously breaks in between. The coach itself I'm very happy with. It's come out pretty much how I wanted it to be. It's not meant to be something of high detail, but enough detail in there to just give it a bit of interest, and and to make it look like a bit like a camping coach. So I've concentrated a fair bit on the interior, and obviously the outside too. I've weathered the track. I've put some steps at both well, one at this end with the doors open, and one here with one of the doors open, which is the main entrance into the coach when you arrive. So I've got a bedroom, a kitchen stroke diner, and this area here, they kept the original corridor section and ended it at both ends with a wall, and you probably can't tell, but inside there are the original seats from the coach, acting as a dining area, and then in front here is a area for sitting, so there's a separate settee with a fire and a television. At the end here is a toilet, just a single toilet, as you get on the actual real coach. Up here, where the bedroom is, there is a ensuite shower room. So all that part there, if you like, is self-contained for a typical bedroom with a ensuite. So that's about it really. It seems like a lot of hard work for not being able to see actually too much. But then I thought, well, hold on a minute. What I could do is make that a little bit more interesting. And so I thought, well, how can I make that interesting but not being able to see it? Because of obviously all this side panelling here from the coach, it's pretty much in the way. But is it? Let's have a look. So if I move the car out the way, park him there, we'll take the step away, and then I can release the side, and then if I zoom in, you can now see inside. So what I've done, I've just very carefully cut with a scalpel along those two edges here, and obviously the door, so the whole side comes complete with the opening door. That comes off, and I've super glued 2 bits of pins to the end or the side, and I've put two very tiny neo magnets just here, one here and one there, and they line up with the two bits of pins which I've super glued to the end or to the side. So all it is now, let me come around here, it's a bit fiddly, so I just have to pop that on there and it's back into position again, and you wouldn't know any different. I just think it, for the amount of time it took, which wasn't very long, to carefully cut along here with a scalpel and down here to release that side, I just think it makes it look that little bit extra. So what I will do, I'll just take the camera off the tripod, bear with me. Sorry about this. Right, now we've got King Charles III over there. So what we've got here, you can see that that partition, there is a door here opening into the bedroom, but just around the side, I zoom in, you can see there's a wall going here. That's the entrance into the ensuite shower. You've got a guy here sitting on the bed with his shorts on. Got a rucksack on the bed, which he's just dumped on there. There's a feature wall there of brick with a flame effect electric fire. So it's not a real fire, so there's no need for a chimney. It's just an electric fire to take the chill off. With just one of those flame effect fires. And in here is the kitchen. See if I can zoom in a little bit closer. Oh, a bit too much. So I 3D printed the kitchen area, and just here you can make out a table, a fold out table, which folds down against the wall should you need to have more room. So I've got a worktop there with a sink and a drainer board, stainless steel sink, which I used kitchen foil, aluminium kitchen foil, to make the, I can't get in it any closer now without it going blurred, I don't think. It's just starting to go blurred. You'll have to take my word for it. Oh, there you go, you can just see it. There's a kitchen sink there, and I've put aluminium foil over the top to give it that stainless steel effect. I've got a larder just here, just there, worktop, and 4 cupboards and 2 drawers. I put the flooring in, goes from the end to the very end. Can you see it down there? No, but oh, there you go, you can see it there. And I wanted some kind of signage, so I've put that in. Welcome to Ruby's Retreat, enjoy your stay, and I've made up a website address for her. So don't try and type that in because you won't see anything. It's completely fake. So that's illuminated by this little lamp here, and the whole coach is illuminated, as you can see, and that's operated off at the moment a 3-volt battery which is behind the coach, but I will wire that in to a little switch on here eventually, just to wire it in for 3 volts. Round here is Right, you can see the entrance to the coach there, that end, and obviously the entrance to here. I have weathered the track and the frame of the coach, and I will just be putting a very light ballast around the track, very similar to what I've got here, and then really it's just a case of landscaping around this area. That side is pretty much done, but I've got this area here to do, which I want excuse me, which I want to do some shrubs along this stone walling, maybe a tent here, just general sort of bric-a-brac stuff. I've got some wheelie bins which will go underneath the step there, which I've just knocked because I moved the coach. That's better. So underneath that space here I've got a set of wheelie bins to put in for general rubbish and recycled rubbish, and that's it. I did have a television aerial on here and I knocked that off, but I don't mind because it was the old style television aerial. I want to get the dish to put on there. So that's no issue. So all in all, it's pretty much complete. The coach is pretty much complete. Just a few little odds and sods to do. I want to fit 2 bedside cabinets either side of the bed. I don't know if I can pick this up. Let's see if I can zoom in. It's going blurred. Just put my finger there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I've turned the I've turned the bedding down from the pillows. That might give you a shot there, just about there. There you go. And you might just be able to see that the bedding has been turned down, and the bedding are made out from tissue paper. Just lay it over the top of a 3D printed bed I put out, well I drew and printed that out, and that's just, say, got some tissue paper over the top and painted. So there you go. That's about it. I'll just put this camera back on the tripod, bear with me. And that really is about the general shot. Let's put the side back on. I'm sorry about that noise. Somebody's obviously trying out a new exhaust he got for his birthday, probably. So there you go. One almost finished camping coach. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. Oh, I forgot to put his car back and his steps. Put the steps back here. What else? Yeah, I need to get some more people. I'm running out of people, so I need to have a search for some decent figures to put on there, kind of appropriate for a camping coach or camping season anyway. But I'll put just here. I have put a small table, work table, sorry, not work table, dining table type thing, wooden one with 4 people sitting around it and their cars parked. I mean, I think that shot there actually looks really quite nice. I'm pleased with that, with the cars parked there. So here we go, there we have it. So that's really all this video was for. It's just a little catch up on what I've been doing. So as you know, that there are 3 projects I wanted to get done before the spring, and that was this, the camping coach, the King Charles III, which is finished now, and my 3rd project is the lock and the canal. So that is my next project to start. So 2 out of 3 is not bad going, considering I've been a bit crook of recent weeks with a bug I've picked up which slowed me down a lot, but I think, touch wood, I seem to be over that now. So now I can start concentrating on the lock. Yeah, so that's going to be my next project, and that's going to be a long one. Okay, so that's it for now, folks. Hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I'll speak to you again when I get some work done on the lock. Okay, so bye for now, and thank you for watching, and thank you to all my new subscribers too, and the original subscribers who still keep coming back. Thank you all for having the time and patience to watch and also comment. It's greatly appreciated. So thank you very much. Okay, so bye for now. Bye.